What is good, boxing fans, boxing critics, boxing analysts? This is Renee, Box Young, coming back at you with another one from Mexico. Shouts to all y'all. What's good, man? What is going on? Hope you're having a great day. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are satisfied with the fights that have been going on. This quarter of the year, half of the year almost. Hey, got some news, man. It's not really, like I said, it's not really breaking news, but I don't do that. But I just give, my perception, my analysis, on what's going on. This happened in Mexico, all right? This happened on the 13th here. This article, at least, is it's in Mexico, so May 13th, Monday, 2019. But if I'm not mistaken, it happened on Sunday. So what happened was Canelo, he was at I just want to break this out to you. That's why I put on the title, Whoa, Canelo is not happy with the press. On Sunday, he, over the weekend, the exact day, but he, here in Mexico, you guys see it in the United States too. If you're not in the States, well, it's the Latin culture. I just want to break this down real quick. The Latin culture is, a lot of people know about it in the United States, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there are so many Mexicans over there, not just Mexicans, but Latin in general. But lots of Mexicans, so a lot of people, Americans, know what the Latin culture brings, and part of that is, religiosity, right? Religion. So, and part of that is, they baptize their children, right? And the Catholic religion, right? And Canelo was doing that. He had an event where a baptism of his child. Here it says, El Canelo Alvarez corre a la prensa. And I want to translate this to you. En el bautizo de su hijo. So here it says, Canelo corre is like in this context here, it's like, it means he shoos them away, like shoo, get out of here. It's like, get out of here. It's like, in English terminology, you know what I'm saying? So, Canelo like shoos away, be gone, right? A la prensa, to the press, in the baptism of his son. So, in the event. And I want to get to, here's the video on it. This is quien.com. It's it talks about, things that are going on or whatever. So, quien.com. Like I said, this is Spanish. I haven't seen this, on boxing channels, and no one talking about this because this happened in Mexico. So, it actually happened, if I'm not mistaken, in Guadalajara. Yeah, it's, a couple hours from where I live. 1 hour, a little bit more than an hour. Not 2 hours, though. This is like an hour away. So, yeah, he's in his, in his city. Gets out of his nice vehicle, and the press, the people, reporters are sitting there waiting for him. And this is, I want to read the quote. Here's the video, so y'all can check it out. I'm gonna leave a video in the description, or I'm gonna leave the link in the video of the description, in my description. Sorry. So it says here, he said this, right, when he got out of his nice truck. I don't know much about vehicles or whatever, top model vehicle, I don't know. But from what I know, that vehicle he got out of, I think it's a Mercedes, something like that. I don't know. I don't even know what it's called, but it's a Mercedes. I know that. Sorry, guys. But and it's the only one in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that dude is balling. He's balling. Look at that white suit. He's just balling it up. So yeah, he got out of it, and reporters are waiting for him. As you can see here, and it says here, he said this, I quote, right? Con el respeto que se merecen, no sé quién los invitó. All right there, he's like, hey, with all due respect, right here, right? He said, with all due respect, I don't know who invited you guys. I don't know who invited you. And then check this out, guys. It says, es mi vida personal y a mí no me gustan este tipo de cosas. He said, yeah, man. He said, this is my personal life, and I don't like these types of things. So in the context of what he's saying is, these types of things, I'm assuming he's meaning, surprises from the media. Yeah, from reporters. It was a personal event he was attending. A baptism of his son, a religious context, so, I don't think he expected the press to be there waiting for him. And it says, con el respeto que se merecen, muchas gracias, pero no es de mi agrado verlos. All right, so he said, with all due respect that you guys deserve, thank you very much, but no, It's not my, I'm not happy to see you guys. I mean, that's what he said right there. I'm not happy to see you. So that's what he said, man. Canelo said that. And it seems kind of strong, right? I mean, the thing is here is that if you watch the video, you know what I mean? It says here, if you watch it, I mean, you can just watch it briefly. The reporters ask him if they can give him a couple minutes, because they wanted to, they just want to ask him questions, right? And things like that. So, upon asking him, upon asking Canelo, he responded like that. You see what I'm saying? So. Let me just go back to the tab. I mean, he looked pretty respectful, you know what I'm saying? So the thing here, sorry about the music, guys. I kind of put it up there. Pause this there. But yeah. So like the thing is, when I want you guys to get the context, like, okay, so he got out of his truck and they said, hey, can you give us a couple minutes? Congratulations. They're congratulating him on the baptism, I think. I don't know, or on the win against Jacobs, maybe, I don't know. But I think it was on the baptism of the kid. I really don't know. But yeah, hey, congratulations. Can you give us a couple minutes? And that's where he responded to all that. Hey, with all due respect, who invited you? That's my personal life. I don't like these types of things. With all due respect towards you guys, that you deserve. Thanks, but I'm not happy to see you. That's what he said. Okay, so I don't know, man. I mean, the thing here is that it's been a buzz here in Mexico because they kind of see that as disrespectful. You guys got to understand that the Mexican culture, people try to they're manners. That people are more mannered in the culture. We're accustomed more in Mexico to being mannered, like, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And if you don't greet, that people think of you as, you're I don't know what the phrase would be, but in English, but you would be, you're just disrespectful, man. And people don't like that, you know what I'm saying? People don't really like that. And that's the first impression, guys, here in Mexico. Like, if you don't salute, if you don't greet somebody, you're walking a public place, you walk in a restaurant, wherever, right? Hey, good morning. Excuse me, can you help me out? Or whatever, right? That's what people expect in Mexico. And when he came out, he just, first thing he said, man, was, hey, with all due respect, who invited you? That's the first thing that came out of his mouth. So that, like, a lot of people in Mexico, a lot of people around, my co-workers and stuff, they're like, hey, man, did you see what Canelo, how he responded? How stuck up was that? That's how people around me are saying this about him. He's stuck up, man. And then a lot of people say, people around me, man, they're saying, in public places, they're saying, hey, man, it got to his head now. All those millions he's running in, he's swimming in, it got to his head. So that's the reputation he's starting to get now, man. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? In American culture, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But in Mexican culture, that didn't rub off a lot of people the right way. Even reporters, even on like TV shows now, like that, like little that they talk about this. Those gossip channels. I don't even watch that, but they said, hey, at least he could have said. I mean, this was said by one of those people, reporters or whatever, that brought this video out on TV, Mexican broadcasting. They even said, like, hey, at least he could have said, hey, sorry guys, I can't talk right now. I got an event. Thank you very much. Bye. I mean, something like that. Something as simple as that would have done something. It would have been a different thing. You know what I mean? So what do you guys think? I mean, do you guys think he did right? Do you guys think it was the right thing of him to say that? Because you guys got to remember, he got off his truck, That's the first thing he said. Hey, with all due respect, who invited you? Yeah, this is my personal life, and I don't like these things. So that's the first thing. He didn't say hi. He didn't say, hey, how's it going? Sorry, guys. Nothing like that. So, I mean, and then there's another thing. You guys got to consider this, too. Like, when you're rich and famous, man, this is natural. This is like breathing air, you know what I'm saying? Having the press around you. You shouldn't be surprised if you're in a personal event or if you're in any public place. Wherever it is in public, man, even at your house, you're going to have cameras out looking at you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so that's the thing. That's another thing that a lot of people are speculating. Like, hey, man, and another thing is this, that people are saying also, in the perspective that Mexico's getting, they're like, hey, we made you famous. So, I mean, it gets deeper, man. I mean, it gets deeper. So, like, people, reporters know that, the media knows that, like, hey, we made you. Because of us, you're where you at part of us, at least. A lot of it is the fans, but a lot of it is televised, you know what I'm saying? Reporters, television, media, radio. they put Canelo on a pedestal in Mexico, man. And Mexico, they love Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Real boxing fans are like, yeah, as far as boxing skills, that's just another thing, right? But you know, he represents Mexico. He's an icon in Mexico. He's young. He's famous. He's a great example of hard work, dedication since he was a kid. Amazing story, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the way he's acting now, the way he acted like that. And remember, guys, when you're rich and famous, man, whatever little thing you do, you know, just being a leader in general in any work context that, you know, if you're a boss, if you're a manager, you have people under you. There's a certain prestige to that. And just with that little group that you're over, one little thing, one little error, one little thing that you say wrong, I mean, people are going to just depict that. They're going to ridicule that. They're going to, you know, pick point, you know what I'm saying? How much more a famous person? How much more a rich and famous person like Canelo, man? I mean, he's a celebrity, I guess, if you can call it like that. Whatever, athletic celebrity, I don't know what his terminologies, but I consider him that, man. He's just, you know, and it comes with it comes with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I think that wasn't the right way to do it because, you know, like I'm saying, I repeat that a lot of people, you know, in the media, and a lot of people, common people around here are saying, hey, man, we made you, we helped you, you know, and now you're treating us like this. I mean, yeah, man, you see how different the cultures are, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is in the United States. Comment on below, you know, I would like to talk to you guys about it. Like, share your ideas. What do you think? You know, a famous person in the States, you know, I don't know, maybe, let's imagine Floyd Mayweather, I don't know, alright? Spence, let's imagine Spence Jr., there you go. Alright, Errol Spence, man down, right? What if he got out of his truck? And look at how he reacts. He's totally different. I mean, he loves, you know, he doesn't care when cameras come up on him. He's all day, he talks. He, you know, he loves the community. I'm not saying Canelo doesn't, but, you know. But, you know, Errol Spence get out of his whip, he gets out of his car or whatever, and cameras all over, and he responds, you know what I mean? He's always relaxed, calm, serene, you know, he's cool. But how would you guys react if Spence did that, answered like that to you guys? Hey, I don't know, you know, maybe, well, we don't know, it was a different context. He was in, you know, Canelo was in a baptism and a religious, you know, event. Imagine how Spence would react. You think he would do that? If he did, what would you think? How would you react? What would you respond? Would you, maybe boxing channels would come out and say, hey man, Spence did it all wrong, man, he shouldn't have done that. Maybe so, right? Imagine Spence saying, hey, who invited you? You know, the first thing came out of his mouth, man, hey, who invited you? This is my personal life, with all due respect. I don't like these things. You know, imagine if Errol Spence did that. Imagine if, you know what I mean? One of the legends, Sugar Ray, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Just name whoever you want, you know what I'm saying? How would you react if they did that, you know what I'm saying? Or Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, yeah, I love these guys, you know? But it's just a trip, you know, how Canelo reacted like that, you know? And a lot of people now are looking at him bad in Mexico, man. A lot of people didn't like that, you know what I'm saying, in Mexico. They're like, dude, he's being a stuck-up rich boy. That's what people are kind of getting at it, man. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what people are saying, you know? But hey, it is what it is, man. But then others are also saying, hey, you got to respect his personal life, man. And but I mean, you know what contradicts that to a certain extent, or a counter argument, sorry, is that, you know, it comes with the water, man. This comes with it. It's the nature of being famous and rich, man. I mean, you're gonna have it. And I mean, a lot of it has to do with how you react, though. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it's a lesson learned for me. You know, I learned about it. I have a job where, you know, people are under me, and I have to conduct myself in the right way at all times, or most of the time at least. Because that minimal, you know, all these years Canelo has been, you know, he's been loving the press. I mean, he hasn't. I mean, there are a couple things, other things in his history, but you know, that's not the focus. But you know, he's overall, I guess we can say he's been nice to the press, I guess, and because of this, a lot of people are just, you know. So, I mean, that's how it is, man, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, much love to Canelo and all that. Congratulations on his event and you know, his personal endeavors. I mean, you know, more power to him. I mean, everyone has their lives, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect it. So, but that's what it is, man. Comment, you know, subscribe to my channel. I mean, but let's break it down. Let's chop it up. What do you guys think about this? It's interesting, you know? Renee Boxsham, come from Mexico. Peace!